In this video, we are going to talk about outlining an essay. Outlining an essay is basically a way of taking notes. If you go to write your essay, you know exactly what you're going to write about. There are lots of different ways to do it, but I am looking for a few specific things in your outline. So every outline is going to start with a claim that is the answer to the question. And it's what your essay is going to be about. After the claim, you then start to sketch out your body paragraphs. I'm going to require 2 body paragraphs. You could have a third, depending on the question you answer and how much you have to say about the topic. Some outlines will then have you put a conclusion at the end. Because a conclusion is mostly the same as your intro, I don't require that in an outline, so we're going to skip that step for now. Each body paragraph is going to have 2 things. You're going to have your main idea, which is your topic sentence. It is what your essay is, or what your paragraph is going to be about. After your main idea, you then put your evidence. Your evidence should be a direct quote from the book. Don't forget your author and your page number. And you're going to have a main idea and evidence for each body paragraph. So in body paragraph 2, you'll have your second main idea and a different piece of evidence. And for body paragraph 3, you'll have your third main idea and a different piece of evidence. So we're going to go ahead and practice outlining an essay. We're going to use a question from Module 3. So on page 42 of To Kill a Mockingbird, Jem says, "Scout, sometimes you act so much like a girl, it's mortifying. What does Jem mean by this? How does Scout react? And how do you think this affects Scout's sense of self?" So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with a claim. And I'm going to say, when Jem tells Scout that acting like a girl is mortifying, he implies that being a girl is not as good as being a boy. Scout reacts defensively and disagrees with Jem's pronouncement. Now you'll notice that my claim is 2 sentences. That's okay, especially because we have a 3-question prompt. A claim can really be 1 or 2 sentences. You just need to make sure that you say everything you need to. So after the claim, we will start with the body paragraphs. And like I mentioned, this prompt actually has 3 questions. We've got, what does Jem mean by this? We've got, how does Scout react? And we've got, how do you think this affects Scout's sense of self? So my first body paragraph, I'm going to answer, what does Jem mean by this? And Jem tries to embarrass Scout into doing what he wants by insulting her gender. And I'll start with my main ideas just to keep things simple, and then I'll go into the book and find some evidence. So for body 2, I want to talk about, how does Scout react? So Scout reacts defensively. And for body 3, how it affects her sense of self. Scout has no female role models to show her how to be the type of girl she wants to be. In the next video, I will find some evidence for these main ideas.